Hi guys, so I'm here after quite a long time with another VGV, this time for To the Moon. So To the Moon is an RPG Maker game. It is actually, I believe, made in the same engine that Reborn is, RMXP. Of course, it is not a Pokemon game. It is barely a game at all. It is much more of a story than it is a game. But I happen to like that sort of thing, so that's cool. So this game is kind of actually historic for me because I remember when I was younger, it was one of the first examples of an RPG Maker game that was actually sold. If not the first, or maybe the first popular one. But this was kind of a hallmark because because we were all kiddos toying around on our Enterbrain softwares, and we were like, "What? You can make money from RPG Maker? Nice!" So this was a very cute one-shot type of game. It is currently sold on Steam for $10, and it is worth that, in my opinion. Despite the fact that it's only a few hours long, and you can finish it in 4 to 5 hours, depending on how much you insist on digging around. We will go ahead and get started here. I am going to play through the intro and then cut to a little bit forward and show you some of the actual gameplay. Gameplay, I say, with quotes, in air quotes. This is very, very cute, modest sort of story. It is infamous for making people cry. So, you know, got a bit of a slow start here. And you can choose either to play as the male or female character. Surprising for a game like this. Bam! Where were you looking, Neil? Well, excuse me for heroically evading that squirrel coming out of nowhere. You ran over it anyways. Oh. You ran over it and hit a tree? Look, don't worry, it's a company car. Are you kidding me? The boss is going to kill us. Well, we'll just say I was saving a puppy. He likes puppies, right? He's more of a cat person. Why does the world have to be so complicated? Fine, whatever furball he fancies. Crisis averted. Good, go write that on your report later. Let's grab the equipment from the car and move already. Apparently we're the guy right now. Got the sucker? Let's roll. Teleport events are a little awkward. Hey, wait. Don't forget the car. Just wanted to see if you'd remember. How thoughtful of you. There's not much use to exploring these maps most of the time, so you don't really need to waste time with that. There's no collectibles in this game or anything, aside from the ones you need for the story progress, which I'll show you. Come on, they're here! Not a bad place to retire at, huh? I could do better. Night shifts. Love 'em or hate 'em? You know the answer, you stupid owl. It's probably gonna be another all-nighter, you know? I know. And I doubt they'd have any coffee. Shut up. And the ocean waves will sing lullabies. Not through your blathering, they won't. And your eyelids will. Don't forget the equipment, moron. I don't get paid enough for this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and skip forward a bit. Act 1, though. I never told anyone, but I've always thought they were lighthouses. Okay, now I'm going to skip forward. So we're here for this terminal patient. Oh, why don't you be late by another half hour? Not like we got a dying client or anything. I got caught up in something. I got caught up in something too. It's called our job. Get off your high horse. I'm late just this one time and you milk it. At least tell me we're good to go. Of course we are, because I'm competent. Your helmet's on the couch. Chop chop. I think that said enter. I was not expecting that menu to pop up like that. Alright, here we go. This should be the last accessible memory. Disable speech for all except Johnny. Done. Let's get him. At any time, you can view your position and time by moving the mouse toward the top of the screen. Johnny? The terminal patient's name is Johnny. This is the guy. What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. My name is Dr. Ava Rosling, and this is Dr. von Matterhorn. Dr. Lorenzo von Matterhorn. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily. Actually, you've already called us. Goodbye, Lily. We're here to fulfill our contract from the relative future. Careful there. If you slip off the cliff, we're gonna have to reload this memory. Watch it, Neil. Show some respect. It's just a program, you know. I know, but this is his last successful memory, and we need its cooperation. Worst comes to worst, we can just reboot it. Why would you waste time like that? You are here to take me to the moon, aren't you? Yes, John. I suppose I had a good run. Not good enough, it seems. So, can you do it? Can you take me to the moon? We can't, but you might be able to. Why do you want to go there? I don't know. It's fine, you can tell us. It's essential for helping us get you to go there. Do you want the fame? The money? You've got to have a motive. I'm sorry, but I really don't know. I just do. I can already tell this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Nevertheless, Johnny, here's what we will do. We need to get to your childhood, but it is too distant to do so in one memory hop. Thus, we will need to traverse through your memories with gradual backwards leaps, which you've given us permission to do in the relative future. Once we lay down the waypoints in your childhood memories for direct access, we will return here. That's when you'll need to help us influence the childhood you to become an astronaut. Or to get on a giant catapult. The point is, you'll need to have more to say than just, I don't know. As long as you can take me to the moon, I will cooperate in any way possible. Good. Now, in order to leap to a memory, we need an item that is of importance to you. Do you have a memento of some sort to get us started? That'll do. Well, shall we? Ladies first. We'll need to prepare this memento first. So this is their little mini-game thing for preparing mementos. This is about as much gameplay as we get. So all I have to do is match over the tiles. The memento can now be activated for traversal. Let's be activated. Wait, what about my privacy? We'll try not to violate what we can avoid, but in most cases, it can't be helped. So the idea here is that this guy is dying, and we are going back through his memories to grant his final wish of going to the moon. Turn off visibility and interactivity. It would be messy to be seen. Yeah, happy? Jeez, what's with all these rabbits? This is creeping me out. We probably should have checked his record for psychopathy first. What the? Did he hear me? That's impossible. It's probably just a part of this memory. Then I stand by my point. Anyway, quit blabbering and find a memento here to hop from. Well, aren't you special, having two colors when all of your siblings look like they drowned in bleach? What's that? You think you're really creepy? Why, yes, I agree. So in each area, you have to find these memory links by interacting with stuff. And then you have to find the memento and break it with the links in order to progress. The Emperor's New Clothes by Hans Christian Andersen. Don't. If we have to explain our presence to him in every memory, I'll go crazy. Don't tempt me. An old and patched up backpack. What is this, 1,000,000 years old? I guess we'll find out. A glass bottle of pickled olives. I hate this stuff. What's to hate? It's pickled olive. Exactly. Alright, so we've got all 5 memory links now. You always have to get 5. We can go ahead and progress. Hadoken! What the fuck was that? What? That's it. I'm doing the breaking from now on. Right. So on each of these, there's an ideal turn count to get it in. You will notice if you look closely that I messed up the last one because I accidentally clicked when I didn't want to. But this is, in effect, how each memory goes backwards through most of the game. And you get to learn more about Johnny and about these paper rabbits and various other things. And it all comes together very, very nicely. When it comes to rain, through is better than onto. I don't mind it regardless. Seems like these memory hops only span a short period of time. We need to find a leaping memento or else it's going to take forever. Matt, just enjoy the scenery. And all this time you're racing against the clock of when he's going to die in the story, not the gameplay. You don't actually have to care about the time in order to fulfill his dying wish. So you'll keep going until you get to his childhood and figure out what all this moon business is about. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I don't want to show too much of the gameplay since it is such a short game. I'd rather let you find it out for yourselves, but if this seems interesting to you, please check it out. Like I said, it is on Steam, only $10, pretty reasonable, and there is a sequel out now called Finding Paradise. There's also a short story related to that called A Bird Story. They are very cute games. I have not played the sequel yet myself, because even though I mentioned I've known about this game for years and years, I only actually got around to playing it a couple years ago, but I did really like it. So definitely please check this out. It is a very cute story. Be ready to cry. So that is all for now. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you will enjoy the game. Cheers!